How's it going, guys and gals? So today's video I'm talking about genetics. Now, if you see someone who's about, let's say, 6'3", and then you see their father, and their father is 6'4", and their mom's 5'9", and their cousin is 6 feet, what's the first thing that comes to your mind? Genetics, right? Genetics. I'm 5'5.5", if that. I like to put that half in. My wife is 5'2", about average for a female. My daughter is in the lower percentile at her age, and that's genetics. So when you say that, no one really says anything about it, right? No one will just debate it and just be like, oh yeah, I have a brother-in-law who watches my channel here and there. He's like 6'4". His parents, rest in peace, are, I don't know how tall they are, but they're pretty tall. I think I met his brother once, 10, 15 years ago, very tall. It's genetics. But when it comes to muscle building, or when it comes to wanting the body that you want to attain, there's like two camps of thought. The one camp is, oh, it's all genetics. It doesn't matter what I do, what I eat, what kind of exercise I do, it doesn't matter. My whole family is big bone. My whole family, I'm just using an example, my whole family is fat. We've been fat. Anytime I just look at food, I gain weight. Not saying that's not valid to a point, okay? There's that camp. The other camp is balls to the wall. It doesn't matter what your genetics are, man. You just got to work harder. You want to get the body you want, you can do it. You can do it no matter what. You want to be ripped like Arnold Schwarzenegger. You want to get a butt like J-Lo. If you just work at it, you stick to it, you're going to get it. You're going to get the body that you want. So stop being lazy. So, all right. So there's two of those camps, right? Boom, boom. All right. Where am I? I'm in the middle. And when I say I'm in the middle, I'm not doing this because I'm trying to be PC and I'm trying to not take a side, I'm just being 100% honest with you. It's a combination of both. Let me elaborate if you made it this far in this video. Yes, if you do work out hard, you have a good exercise routine, you have a diet that you can stick with, and you know what the heck you're doing without jeopardizing your health, and through years of experience and through trial and error and through your own research, and I'm talking about naturals, not steroids, anyone can attain a relatively good body. They absolutely can, 100%. Especially every time someone says no offense, you're about to offend someone, so I'm just gonna say it. Let's just be honest. There's a lot of people that look like shit, right? They look like crap when they're naked. So be it. It's a free country in America. Do what you want to do. But no matter what your genetics are, if you're, like I said, you're on point with your diet, your exercise, you can attain, doesn't matter what your genetics are, you can attain a pretty good body. You definitely can. The problem is that, not the problem, but a lot of people never get to that point, and I'm not judging, right? We all have responsibilities and stuff. A lot of people just want to be healthy, and that's the number one thing that I'm advocating. Nonetheless, a lot of people have not pushed their body to that limit. The mental game, the physical, it's more mental, right? So you can. However, there is a genetic limit, and for the camp that's like, you can get anything you want, no. I'll use females as an example. If you got a flat ass resembles a pancake, right? Yeah, you can squat. You can squat a lot. You can tone it. Now, I'm not talking about like liposuction or whatever. I'm just talking about just naturally, right? I'm not talking about implants, but whatever. Okay, fat distribution, all that stuff. Do what you want to do. I'm talking about doing it naturally. If you got a flat ass and you want the J-Lo butt, it goes beyond that. It's not just the people focus on, I'm trying to sound like a pervert, but it's not just about the shape of the butt cheek is. It has to do with your hip ratio, your hips, how wide they are, how they accentuate what you wear, stuff like that. Doesn't mean you can't tone it, you can't make it look better. You can make it less saggy. You can do all that. But if you've got a flat ass, you got a flat ass. When I squat, I've been squatting for years, not too heavy, but I've been squatting for years. And I'm a guy, obviously, and my motivation is not to get a J-Lo ass. who does, right? I squat because it's a good compound movement, right? It increases testosterone. It's just a great compound movement. I'll leave it at that. But I don't check out my ass, but I know it is what it is. I'm a skinny Asian dude. It's my quads have gotten bigger. I've gotten a little bit more definition in my hamstrings, my quads, but my legs are a very weak point due to, some bad genetics and whatnot. But it's just the way it is. There's one guy, YouTuber, I think, I haven't seen him in years, but Max Tuning. He still posts. I don't follow him, but he's skinny, man. And I'm not hating on him. I think he even mentioned, he knows he's got, chicken legs like me. But that guy's a beast. His power is insane. I remember him, I don't know what he was deadlifting, but his legs being skinny has nothing to do with the lack of working out. It's just a genetic thing. So I'm just here to tell you, don't be that extreme on each side. Don't throw in the towel just because you got the fat gene, and then don't expect and have this false expectation that you're gonna try to attain, especially young impressionable men. I know my demographic's a little bit older, but a lot of these guys aren't even on the men's health magazines. You don't know if they're on, I'm not accusing them, but you don't know if they're on a light cycle of steroids. You don't know what they're on, what they're cycling on and off of. Not to say that they are, some of them might be, but it does require still a lot of work. But there's a lot of things that take into account, the proper lighting, dehydration, certain techniques. I mean, I know these techniques, and filters on Instagram. It does work. So, long story short, Mace Farnham's video. Thanks for watching. Just the main thing I want to say made this far is just try your best and just be realistic, right? Be realistic. Just like how my daughter, she's not gonna, unless there's something crazy, she's gonna end up between, I would think, 5 feet and 5'2", 5'3". Now, who knows? She might get up to 5'5", 5'6". Is she gonna be a 5'10" baller in the WNBA? There's just no way. It's just a genetic thing, and that's okay. As long as she eats well and is not malnourished, she's gonna try to maximize her own height, and that's the same approach and mindset you need to have when you're trying to attain the body that you want. That's my time. Thanks for watching. Consequences always welcome, and I'll talk to you in the next video. Bye.